guys, I couldn't wait to get in the kitchen and cook up that chicken sausage. And oh man, it tastes so good. Mm-mm. I never even had chicken sausage. I didn't know that they made such a thing. Y'all, all of this food came from Whole Foods, so it is excellent, top quality food. Thank you, sweetheart. I just appreciate you so much for blessing me. So I have the chicken sausage, and I scrambled me up some of those brown eggs. Mm-hmm. So I reckon I'm going to have a mukbang channel now. I got into the muffin tops while I was cooking. I couldn't resist. Oh my goodness, look at all the blueberries in there. These are so good. Mm-mm. My channel, my videos on real life on Social Security, they do show the struggles and the hardship that us elderly have to face every day. But look at all the wonderful people in this world who just a very, very small percentage watch my channel. And it just shows you all the goodness in this world. So I appreciate it. And I sure am enjoying this chicken sausage. I did a little video yesterday, and I dated it for February the 10th. And I'm going to attach it to this, and you'll see why I'm uploading it today. And y'all just stay tuned for that. Bye, guys. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, February the 10th. And on February the 10th, 1973 was the happiest day of my life. And that was when my son Jason was born. He was born in Gulfport, Mississippi at Gulfport Memorial Hospital. And that was one of the rare occasions in Mississippi that it had snowed. And I just remember how wonderful it was. And oh, just how thrilled I was when I saw that little baby born. So happy birthday, Jason. Of course, Mom's going to be calling you today. I know y'all have asked me a lot about him, and I really haven't talked a lot about him, but I will. Here's a picture of him. He's a very good-looking boy. There he is. He lives in Orlando, Florida, and he is married to a beautiful and wonderful woman. Her name is BB, and they are raising BB's grandson. And Jason is just tickled to death to have this little boy in his life. They build rockets and go out to the field and launch the rockets, and they just have so much fun. And little Adrian is 5 years old. But this video today is another segment of my real life on Social Security. Do you ever feel like you can't win for losing? I mean, what the heck? So here I was, 6 years ago, living on about, I guess my Social Security disability was about $890, something like that. And I was working. You can go to work on Social Security even though you're on disability. They will allow you to try to return to work because they want you to go back to work. So you can get on their ticket to work program, and that's what I did. And I had gotten a job as a caregiver for this elderly man. He was 98 years old when I started taking care of him. His name was Marco, and he was in excellent health. I mean, he had some physical problems, and he was in a wheelchair most of the time, but he could walk with a walker. And I lived with him in his house, and there's a big house that his daughter lived in, and attached to that house was a little separate apartment, and that's actually where Marco and I stayed. And I would push him down to the boardwalk every morning. We'd go at 10 o'clock and stay till 12 o'clock. And he could actually hold on to the rail and with his cane, just walk along the boardwalk there. And that's how he got his exercise every day. But I'll get into more detail about what happened with that job. But anyway, I ended up having to quit. And so then, I was living with Jill. This was before she had met Husani and before they had started dating and everything. And then I guess about a year or so went along, and I was paying her rent, and I was making it okay on my Social Security. Well, then Jill's father died, and y'all know I was married to John for 20 years, so I was eligible for widow's pension. So of course I run down to the Social Security office and take all my documentation, our marriage certificate, and the divorce papers and everything, and I still remember his Social Security number to this day. So I applied for the widow's pension, and I got it. Well, y'all, I think that was the worst thing that ever happened to me, because that boosted my income up enough to where I lost my food stamps, which I was getting around $200 a week. And then I lost the New Jersey Medicaid, and the Medicaid was paying my Medicare premium, which then was about $128 or maybe $130 a month. And I lost all of my New Jersey Medicaid benefits. I lost my dental care. They used to pay for eyeglasses, so I couldn't even go get my eyeglasses. So do you ever just feel like you can't win for losing? I mean, they give you something, but then they're going to take something else away. How are we supposed to ever, get ahead, or just not even get ahead, but just float, survive? How do we get out of this boat that's sinking all the time? And so really, now that I still get that little bit of pension, I'm really in worse shape. Sometimes I wonder if maybe I didn't really have to apply for it, and I know it's too late now. I can't go back and undo what's been done, but it's just a shame that we, in our old age, that we have to scrimp and beg and borrow to be able to eat and to pay the rent and pay the electric bill, to fill up the propane tank with gas. I mean, you got to pay for that by the gallon. And I think some companies even charge you a fee to come out and sell you the gas or the propane that they're putting into your tank. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And I know that there are thousands and thousands of y'all who are in a lot worse shape than me. And, I just remember you in my prayers. And I just hope that, maybe this administration, if they would get off of the build this wall thing. I don't want to talk about politics. I really don't, because that just causes too much anger and controversy on my channel. So we're not going to talk about that. But let's just pray and hope that all of us can find a solution to this problem and that our lives will get better. And I just want y'all to know that I love you. And if you're just passing through, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and watch those little ads. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.